Hello and welcome to Teal House Farm. Today we're just going to be giving you a quick farm and family update. So what have we been up to and where have we been? Come find out. Our ducks are doing great. They've been moved outside into a movable coop. They still really aren't a fan of people, but we hope to be able to free range them probably in a couple months when they've grown a little bit more. But they are doing great and they are loving it outside. Our chickens are just busy doing their chicken thing. And probably the nicest surprise about our chickens is that they've actually been laying their eggs in the nesting boxes so far. So no egg hunts in the morning. That's great. And Archie, well, he's still just doing his thing back there. But he has learned that if he wants to eat his dinner, he better be pretty quick on the uptake. Otherwise, these free-range chickens are going to go ahead and eat it for him. The kittens are getting big. In fact, they're such good mousers that we finally decided to give them names, and we're calling them the Brothers Grimm. Our chicks are loving the big brooder. They are especially loving the fact that they do not have to share with the ducklings anymore. Nobody likes a messy roommate. The garden is getting on fine. Finally found my beets. Planted some peppers and some cucumbers. Potatoes are coming up nicely. Got some tomatoes and some different varieties of squash. So far, the weather's been pretty cooperative with the garden. After our first 2 weeks of nothing but rain, it seems to have evened out. So far, so good. I've planted a small herb garden out front. We're growing some of our culinary or culinary, depending on who you are, herbs. Honest homestead discussion, Sam does not like my herb garden. He thinks it's ugly, but too bad. And the last thing that everyone's probably been wondering is, where have we been? We used to post almost every day or every other day at the least, and things have kind of slowed down. Well, besides just being busy with the new animals in the garden and just things that have come with trying to renovate this old house, we've had a few situations come up, and I think you probably remember that we've asked for your prayers a while ago. Sam's been a lot busier at work. Our church is going under some leadership changes, so that has kept him busy, which is one of the reasons we haven't had as much time to vlog. And the last reason is we started noticing a few months ago that our youngest daughter was not developing the way that she should be. And at first we weren't super concerned, but as she got older and it became more apparent that things weren't quite right, we needed to spend some time to see a lot of different special doctors to try to figure out what was going on. So after a lot of testing, we finally learned that she had had a stroke probably before she was even born. And that is why she was struggling so much to use her right side. She was developing normally on her left side, but a lot like an adult who's had a stroke, she was lacking any motor skills in her right arm and her right leg, which was a concern. The good news, though, is now that we know what is wrong, and we've known for a little bit, we've been able to get her the therapies that she needs to be successful, and she's doing great. And we have really high hopes that she's going to catch up with the time she's 3 or 4 to the point where you wouldn't really notice that there was a difference. So we want to say thank you to everybody who was praying for us and is praying for us, and ask that you continue to be praying for Annie as she goes through all of her different therapies and seeing a pediatric chiropractor, as she's learning to use that right side of her body, that she's going to be able to do everything that a little girl would want to be able to do, just like her sisters can. That's all we have for you today. Sorry Sam's not here, he's working, trying to get some things done. But thanks for hanging out and getting caught up. We're really excited for the rest of the summer. We have some cool vlogs coming your way. We have a collab going on with Teal House Farm and some other great channels where you get to learn a little bit more about our guard dog Archie. And we'll have something on making dandelion jelly and some other cool things with all the girls, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.